This week's Alpha Tale is called Worm's Wagon for W. Whoa, 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 whoa. So let's look for some W words. One day, Worm went to the woods to gather walnuts. He brought his wagon with him. And I remember woods are like a forest. It's another name for like a small forest where nature is. On his way home, Worm saw woodpecker whistling in a weeping willow. That's a type of tree. Woodpecker asked Worm for a ride. And Woodpecker says, "Wow, what a wagon." Worm wiggled along, pulling Woodpecker in his wagon. Soon they came upon Weasel eating a watermelon. Weasel asked Worm for a ride. Wow, what a wagon. Worm wiggled along, pulling Woodpecker and Weasel in his wagon. Before long, they bumped into Wombat. That animal is called a wombat. They live in Australia. Wearing her new wig, Wombat asked Worm for a ride. Wow, what a wagon. Worm wiggled along, pulling Woodpecker, Weasel, and Wombat in his wagon. Next, they met Wolf on his way to work. Wolf asked Worm for a ride. Wow, what a wagon. Worm wiggled along, pulling Woodpecker, Weasel, Wombat, and Wolf in his wagon. Soon they saw Walrus winking and waving. Walrus asked Worm for a ride. And kids, guess what Walrus says? Yep, wow, what a wagon. Worm wiggled along. Looks like it's getting kind of hard. He's sweating. He wiggled along, pulling Woodpecker, Weasel, Wombat, Wolf, and Walrus in his wagon. Up ahead, they saw Whale playing in the water. Whale asked Worm for a ride. Now, do you think that wagon looks pretty full? You think Whale's going to fit in there? And guess what Whale says? Wow, what a wagon. Oh, my goodness. Worm wiggled with all his might, trying to pull Woodpecker, Weasel, Wombat, Wolf, Walrus, and Whale in the wagon, but the wagon would not move. The wheels started to wobble. The weight was too much for the wagon. It crashed to the ground. "Oh no, my wagon," Worm wailed. It broke. "Don't worry, Worm," the animal said. Worm's friends worked on the wagon all afternoon. So look, they're trying to rebuild it and trying to make him feel better. When the wagon was fixed, Worm wiggled into it. The Wombat, Weasel, Wolf, Woodpecker, Walrus, and Whale pulled Worm all the way home. And weary Worm had a wonderful ride. Yay, the end. How many things can you find that begin with the letter W? Well, this bird is called a woodpecker. This is a worm. Over here we have whale. Then we have wolf, and the wolf is blowing a whistle. This is a window. In the bowl are walnuts. We have our wagon. And over here you have wombat. So all of those things. Oh, also the tree is a willow. So lots of stuff there. Okay, let's do our W cheer. Get ready. Repeat after me. W is for worm. And a wagon to pull. W is for wig. Whale, wave, and wool. W is for watermelon. Juicy and sweet. W is for walnuts. Waffles and wheat. Hooray for W. Big and small. The wildest, wackiest letter of all. Yay, W. The end.